Okay, good morning, students. This is our 39th session. It's a third session for our 15. Okay. And in our previous class, we have discussed about the role of IT in supply chain. Okay. In our yesterday class, we have covered what are the basic ideas on information technology. So, what is information technology? What are the tools available on that? And regarding the role of IT in our supply chain, why we need to use IT because it's a key supply chain driver which needs to connect different drivers, okay, to make all the drivers to work together. And after that, we have started with the information characteristics. Okay, what are the required characteristics for the information? So our information must be accurate one. The information must be accurate, and it is a should be in timely manner. It has to be updated on daily basis, and we need to find a right information. Okay, among the all available information, what are the informations are having a significant impact in our process? We need to identify all those informations, and our information must be shared. There is a transparent one which is to be used by all stakeholders. And regarding the supply chain drivers, for what drivers we need that information. First one is facility. The facility information is required to improve the efficiency of our enterprises. Then by using the information, we can monitor our inventory. Ultimately, we can attain a optimized level of inventory. Then in transportation, the informations are required regarding what type of transport we can use or what is the available transportation network on that particular location. And there is vendors required. All those informations are needed to run the transportation successfully. And we need the information regarding the product price and product quality, delivery time, all those things to develop the sourcing. And to fix the pricing policies, we need to identify the demand in terms of product as well as the customer. So all these drivers are utilizing the information available in the market. Regarding the supply chain IT framework, in supply chain IT framework, if it is a good IT system, it need to record and report all the required information to run our enterprises in good manner. If we are considering about the macro processes, we categorize into three cases, isn't it? One is processes focused downstream, second processes focused internally, and third processes focused in upstream direction. Up to that, we have covered in our last session. Then now we will start the different macro processes, and one of the macro process customer relationship management. Okay. So to start with the first process, customer relationship management, it is the process which we have in our downstream interactions. Okay. A downstream interaction, which means there is the relationship between the enterprise and the customer. So collecting the information in this situation, it is a CRM. Then second, internal supply chain management, ISCM. The internal supply chain management, all the informations will be collected to develop our infrastructure. Okay, so completely internal development. For internal development, we are using the IT system. And third one is SRM, supplier relationship management. A supplier relationship management, it is an upstream interaction. Upstream interaction means it is an interaction between the enterprise and the suppliers. There we will be collecting the information which will be used to maintain the relationship between the supplier and the enterprise. Considering these three macro processes, first one is a customer. Customer is in downstream, right? Downstream, we will be considering all the informations like marketing, selling, the call center service, and the management of order. Okay, so we will be considering all this in CR, customer relationship management. Then in internal supply chain management, we will be considering the strategic planning, demand planning, supply planning, the fulfillment, and the field service. We will be considering these are the key processes in ISC management. The key processes are sourcing, negotiate, buy, design collaboration, and supply collaboration. In our next slides, we will discuss each and every supply chain microprocess in detail. When we are considering these three macro processes, CRM, ISCM, and SRM, we are considering the transaction management foundation. All the operation and analytics related to the macro process rest on this one. Transaction management foundation, TMF. This TMF, it includes all the details. There is a basic enterprise resource planning, a resource planning ERP, enterprise resource planning ERP system, which will give the details about the resources available, and also the resources means money, material, man, all type of resources available in our enterprise, and the infrastructure development software and the integration software. All these are combined together and it forms the TMF, Transaction Management Foundation. So why we need these macro processes? Okay, why we focus on this? We need to justify, right? So to justify it, generally we will consider the performance of the enterprise. Okay, the performance of enterprise becomes more closely linked to the performance of its supply chain. Okay. So based on the performance of our supply chain, we can refer the performance of the enterprise. So to improve the supply chain, while improving the internal process, we can improve all the processes which are available within our enterprises, but it will not only enough for this case. Okay. So what is our goal? Our goal should be to increase the total profitability. This is our ultimate aim. Total profitability of supply chain. So by this only we can improve the performance of supply chain. Thereby we can improve the performance of our enterprise. That's why we are focusing on the macro process. Okay, when we are considering about these macro processes, see, extended supply chain management is not a zero sum game. Zero sum game. So one where one player in supply chain increases on compensation of other one. One player in the supply chain increases profit at the expense of another one. So definitely, if you want to run a zero sum game, in one part if you concentrate, definitely we need to expend something on other trade or other process. So our supply chain management should not be a zero sum game. It must be a positive sum. It must be a positive sum game where we will be concentrating each and every case of or each and every step in supply chain management. In each and every location, we will be improving the performance to gain the overall profit. So to improve our overall profit, we need to improve each and every segment of the supply chain. That is our ultimate aim. That's why we are focusing on the macro processes here. Now we can start with our first one, customer relationship management, which is called as a CR. Okay, customer relationship management. So the main aim, what is the goal of using this is to generate the customer demand and facilitate transmission and tracking of order. So the CRM ultimately it is used to maintain the relationship between the enterprise and the customer. Okay. So the informations, what are the informations we have and what are the IT systems we are utilizing in this macro process, that is a CRM. The ultimate aim is to generate the customer demand and facilitate the transmission. Generally, the weakness of this process, it results in demand. If the system is not working properly, it begins in demand being lost and poor customer experience will be recorded. Okay. So if you are not concentrating with the relationship between the customer and the enterprise, definitely we will lose the expectation of customer. Okay. So the expectation of customer will be lost based on the fault information. So we need to collect all the details. related to the demand of product and the customer expectation and the transportation, all those things, then only our customer will be satisfied. For that, we need to maintain this microprocessor CRM. So the use of a CRM system, it will be benefit to the organization. In which way it will be beneficial means it's having a customer information. Okay. We will be collecting the customer information. What informations we can collect? We can collect the information from the previous experience. Okay, the past purchases they have made, and what is the interaction of the particular customer with our concern or with the enterprise. Okay, we will assess all those things so that our customer representative, they may contact with the respective customer to build the better relationship between us, that is between the enterprise and the customer. Then second, the collection of and access to the customer data. So while doing this, it will help in business to identify the trends and the insights about the customer, right? What trend is going on now, and how through utilizing it, how we can satisfy our customer. Okay. Further, we need to collect the data. Then third one, the automation of manual, but not necessary sales product. Here what we are doing, we are making some processes automation one, which is favorable for our customer, thereby to increase the sales, overall sales of our enterprise. Okay. So by doing all these activities, through these activities, the performance of supply chain will be improved. Yeah, now we can consider the general key processes. What are the processes we have in our CR, customer requirement, customer relationship? The first process is marketing. In marketing process, we are considering the decision regarding the customer. What type of customer we need to target? What type of customer we need to target? How to reach them? Okay. How we can reach that customer? Then what type of products we can provide to fulfill their requirement, and how to fix the price for those products, and how to manage the actual campaign. So our ultimate aim is to improve our customers, okay, to reach our customer. So to reach our customer, we need to identify a right customer. We need to identify their perfect requirement, okay, what type of product they need, in which price they need that particular product, and how we can make them to buy. Okay, there is an actual campaign, right? How do we make them to buy our product? All those things will be considered in marketing. Suppose if you are using IT system to collect all these details, if it is a good system, then definitely it need to provide all the details what we need. The details what we need to identify the customer. The details what we need to provide our product. The details what we need to fix the price of our product. So all those things need to be fulfilled by a good IT system. So it need to give analytics that improve the marketing decision on what are the decision, a pricing decision, okay, and decision on profitability, and decision on customer profitability. Customer profitability in the sense it is a customer satisfaction. Okay. Once the customer is satisfied, definitely there will be a regular customer for our enterprise. So if it is a good IT system, it need to collect all the informations regarding this, which will be used to enhance our marketing skill, right? That the second process, it is a selling process. So the sell process, it will be focusing on sales to the customer. Okay. We need to sell our product. That's our ultimate aim. We will be focusing on it. So to focusing on our sales, we need to identify the profitability of customer. Okay, then only we can focus on sales. Because at any concern, they will be fixing on margin sales. Per month, what is the quantity that will be sold? Margin sales they will be fixing. Then comparing that margin sales with the actual sales, they will be making some plan to improve the sales, to improve our sales. Okay, so We need the IT system. If it's a good IT system, definitely it will support us for the sales force automation. Then configuration of our selling procedure. Then personalization to improve the selling process. How to improve our selling process. So, so in this key process, in the selling process, our ultimate aim is to reach how to reach our margin sales. To reach the margin sales, what are the required processes that we need to follow? For that, we need to collect the information from the markets. Okay. And third one is the order management. How the customer's order being maintained. Okay, the process of managing the customer order. The customer they ordered some product, how that will be managed by us or by the enterprise. It's an important factor because if you maintain a continuous order from the customer, then only there will be a development in our organization or enterprise. So what we need to do, we need to continuously monitor the customer order. We need to track the order up to reaching the customer. Once the customer ordered a product, it need to be tracked easily. Okay, where the product is. The product is shipped from the storage department. Okay, then it is in transit. It will be available to customer hand in 2 days or 3 days. We continuously we need to monitor the customer order up to reaching the customer. So further we will be using the IT system. So the IT system it will enable the visibility of order. Okay, visibility of order across the various stages. That is in the ordering stage. Then the shipment is started. The shipment is in transit. It reaches the hub location. Then from the hub, the milk run starts. Finally, it will reach the customer. So in all stage of transmission, in all stage from the starting point of order up to reaching the customer, we need to collect all the information. For that, we can use the IT system. And the next one is the call or service center. It's a fourth key process in our customer relationship management CRM. Yeah. So obviously, call or service center, it's a customer center, right? A customer center, it will help the customer to place the orders. We can place the order through online, or we can place the order by giving a phone calls. Okay. In NAPTOL programs, we can see they will be asking us to make a phone call. So it will be very much helpful to place the order and the product suggestion. Suppose if you are searching any product, then definitely in later you will be getting the information related to the product suggestion. They will be suggesting a product companies, all those things you will be getting. Then solve problems. If you are facing any issues to identify a right product, then you can give your queries. Your queries will be resolved. Then provide the information on order status. The information on order status is nothing but tracking of our order. Okay. So once we have ordered a part, we can track it where it is now, like this. So all these activities are given by a service. So it will be very much helpful for the customer to identify a right product and to place the order. At the same time, they can track their order also. That is the ultimate aim of this key process in CRM, call or service center. So suppose if you are using a IT system for this case, definitely our IT system will be very much useful to improve all those activities. Okay. All those activities, there is the customer representative. Customer representative may contact you related to the product problems or related to the cost of the product, related to issues in your order, whatever it is. It will be very much helpful for the customer representative as well as the customer, those who prefer that particular product. So it is a general structure of CRM. As I told, we have four key processes: marketing, sales, order, and support. In marketing, we need to run the campaigns. We need to identify the general leads on marketing so that we can identify the right customer and the right quantity of demand. So in sales, we can track our sales. Track our sales means prediction of our sales, how much it will be. in this month, how much, how could be the sales in next year or next 3 months, next quarter, year, whatever it is. And third is the ordering process, the order process, payment tracking, delivery alert, all those things. Okay. Excuse me. Because whenever you order a part through online, then immediately you will be getting a message, alert message, right? You have ordered this part through in the mode order. All those things will be sent as a SMS to you. Once if you receive the good, then at the time also you will be receiving a message, delivery alert, right? So all those things can be considered in ordering case. Then regarding the support section, support process, conducting training, knowledge base and support tickets. So see all those things, the support, it's a support for the customer representative as well as the customer. So what are the details we have? What are the details related to the customer or related to the demanded product? All those things will be very much helpful for the enterprise to plan a training or to train their representatives. It is the ultimate aim of using CRM. Consider about the CRM technology. CRM technology, the major vendors. We have a lot of vendors in CRM system. The major vendors are these: Salesforce, Microsoft, SAP, and Oracle. These four are the major vendors in CRM technology. And regarding the CRM technology, we have three types: cloud-based CRM, on-premises CRM, and open source CRM. By name itself, we can easily identify what kind of technologies is this. Cloud-based is one where all the informations will be available in remote network. Okay. Where all the employees can access it at any time from anywhere if the internet connection is provided. Okay. So in cloud-based CRM, all the informations will be collected, or all the informations can be accessed by the employees. Then the second one, on-premises CRM. For on-premises CRM, it is within the organization. Within the organization, they will be maintaining a database of customer. They will be maintaining the database of all the products. All those things that will be analyzed in well manner. Okay, that is on-premises CRM. Third one is the open source CRM. Open source CRM, see, it enables the addition and customization of data links on social media channel. Okay, there will be a review, right? There will be a review of path, and we will be raising general questions regarding the product. Then that will be answered. All those things through the social media. So the CRM technology, it is run with these three major types cases, major cases. Okay. The first one is cloud-based CRM, second on-premises CRM, and third one is the open source CRM. Then one thing, yeah. So we need to concentrate on these three types. Even though you are having many softwares working with this CRM, what are the softwares applicable for cloud-based? What are the softwares applicable for on-premises, and what are the softwares applicable for open sources that need to be classified? We can consider some CRM examples. Okay, so the CRM, customer relationship management, in practical cases, what are some possible example practice? The first one is a contact center. A contact center is the example for a CRM, a CRM macro process. So in contact center, what we can do, sales and marketing team, we procure leads and update of system. Update the system with the information of customer life cycle. Okay. The customer life cycle, or they can collect the customer history. Okay. What are the products they have got from our organization, and what is the time period, okay, time gap, a periodical purchased products, so that it will be all those things will be in the contact center. So in the contact center, you can easily identify the customer. Okay. Suppose if you are getting a phone calls, right? Just imagine you will be getting a phone calls related to credit card service or personal loan service or any other services. Frequently, you will be receiving a phone call. So that phone call is given based on our previous history through the contact center. Then second is social CRM. A social CRM is one to reach the customer through the social platforms, social media platforms. Okay, that is a Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Through that, they will reach the customer. They will reach the customer, or they may sell the product. They can give the review of product. So if you are willing to order the product, you can start to order. So it's an example, social CRM. Third one is mobile CRM. Mobile CRM is nothing but development of app. Okay, we have a separate apps for each enterprises. Through the app, we can order the part. So when we are using this kind of DRM, so it has the unique advantage for mobile devices for tracking, GPS and voice recognition capabilities. All those things are given in this case. The fourth one is business to business practices. Business to business practices, which means by identifying the sales, by identifying the customer, they can develop their internal process. Okay, once we are getting the product, then we definitely will be giving the feedback of the product as a review. Those things will be collected to develop their internal setup, internal infrastructure, or to develop the product features, all those. Okay, these are some examples of CRM macro process. Okay. So these things are enough to write about the CRM. So once I recall, to start with the CRM, in customer relationship management, we are focusing on these four processes: marketing, sales, call center, and order management. And by using this, it will be benefited to the small organization to be a large organization. For whatever the type of enterprise or type of organization, it will be very much useful. So we considered four processes: marketing, sales, order management, and call service center. Then we have covered a different CRM technology. We have three different type of technology: cloud-based CRM, on-premises CRM, and open source CRM. For each technology, we have different type of IT systems. And these are the example for CRM in practical case. Contact center, social CRM, yeah, mobile app development, then the business to business practices, all those. In our next class, we will start with the second one. So, second macro is internal supply chain management. We will discuss that macro process in our next class. If you want to discuss, just unmute. You can unmute and ask your doubts or type in chat box. Now we can have one session. See, a Google form is given in our chat box. Google form is provided in your chat box. Open that form.
In that Google form, you have 10 questions, right? 10 quiz questions is there. So attend the 10 questions in live manner. So within this class, you have to attend this. students? Only few attended. What about others? Those who not completed the Google form, they may consider as action. 5 minutes are there. Last 5 minutes.